Wyoming Valley, PA weather forecaster Ian Mugger here with your video forecast. I did another one previously last night, and it was about what the possibilities could be of this system on Super Bowl Sunday. However, that idea is pretty much dead. Um, Here we have the satellite composite of any of the water vapor that's in the atmosphere right now. We can see here our system is right over here, and it will be entering the coast, the west coast, um, early tomorrow morning, maybe even late tonight. Um, but there's some big issues with why this will not come to fruition like we originally thought, and giving us a substantial snowstorm. Well, there's a lot of things, theories and whatnot about enter and exit when it comes to west to east coast storms. So if we have the storm coming into here, the theory is that it will enter that latitude and then continue on that latitude and then exit at the same latitude. This is a great system that we could test this theory with. And the real reason why this is not going to dive down like we thought and then come back up is because taking a look at the Atlantic, there's no block. So what you have is you have the subtropical jet, and then you have the northern polar jet. They just get to streak right across, and there is nothing out here that's going to block it. So that being said, this is a good explanation of how one system affects the other. And so when we move along, looking at the models, you can clearly see that right now as how there is no blocking in the Atlantic. Ideally, you'd want there to be some strong blocking up here with a negative NAO, but it's just not going to happen. So let's move on. And here we have the upper atmosphere. And with this is going to show you just what we can expect. For anybody who loves snow, it's not that great right now. And we'll get into that in a little bit. So you're going to have the storm come. It's going to come off, and it's just going to basically stay there and then exit over here. Now, when it does exit, this is how it's going to influence the next system for Tuesday and Wednesday. The NAO, the North Atlantic Oscillation, which is basically the offensive line for any systems coming, it's going to pop positive. And when it does that, we're getting into the pattern. And like I said, it's not a long-term pattern. We're going to get into a short-term pattern with the next system where it's going to do one of these and cut. And we've seen this many times this year with the Great Lakes storms that just don't help us out any. So moving along, there we go. Here's Sunday. As you can see, the storm system will move out and it'll be up here, but it affects the entire upper atmosphere, and it's flat, as you can see. And so when we have the next one come through, the one that's going to be on Tuesday and Wednesday, you can see this here. This is late Tuesday night. You can see where the system is, but guess where it's going to go? And you can clearly see that it's going to go right up like this. So moving on again, it's going right through the Great Lakes. Nothing we haven't been used to. So anyway, here is the surface maps on how the system on Sunday is going to affect us. So like I said, it will enter the coast and it will just ride flat straight across, and it's going to situate right here. And what it'll do is it'll just hug it, and it will be basically a New England storm. We'll see some snow showers, maybe a couple inches from this particular system. But what it does to the trailing system, the one for Tuesday and Wednesday, it just basically ruins any chance of that being anything significant as well. Now, the way I am looking at it is if this system on Super Bowl Sunday were to have the ability for both the subtropical jet and the polar jet to phase, it would essentially come up the coast, and then we would have a negative NAO, and then we would have a train of coastal storms. But like I said, that is not going to happen. And this is for the system on Wednesday, and it's looking like a strong system, but it's just we're on the wrong side of it. And except for the backside, looks like we will be able to get some snow out of it. Right now, not too keen on the amounts yet, but again, we're at the time where every system that comes through will affect the next. So looking at the temperatures and everything because of the negative NAO, the Wednesday system is going to make things pretty interesting with temperature. And you can see all right here through the whole entire Mid-Atlantic, East Coast, and even the portions of the Northeast. Yes, we're looking at about 15 degrees above average. I don't think it's going to be anything like 50s or anything like that. I would say probably mid to upper 40s. But don't lose hope because it's not going to last long. This is February 10th, and as you can see, cold air comes right back in. And still, I am still going with my word that things will still continue to be conducive for us with winter. And you can see how the cold wants to ridge like that. And that is what we want to see. And even better, after the 10th is when we start looking at the 11th and the 12th, and this is really cold. I mean, these are average temperatures through the day on the 12th, and things are looking like it's going to be 10, 12, 14 degrees below normal. And there's even a possibility of some of this to bleed down because we're so far out. So keep your fingers crossed. I'm not going to sit here and say that, because of the lackluster winter, that things are done and over with. We can just throw it all out. That I'm not saying. I don't think we should think that way. We still got plenty of time left, and all it takes is one storm can change everybody's opinion on what winter can be, and we still definitely have plenty of chances for that to happen. Also, on a side note, trying to plug our website and everything. I know Eric did that in one of his live videos, but yeah, definitely check us out. It's www.wvpaw.com. Here we have a forecast page, which is automatically updated. We have our long-range forecast, which we put out every 2 weeks. We have our blog archive, and that's where we have a lot of the snow totals or the impact maps, and some other things. Like I use the blog and write articles for my Weather 101 things that I've been doing. But yeah, it's a new project. We just started this not too long ago, and so far things have been pretty good. I think that a lot of our fans do enjoy it. As you can see, we do have a photo library, so anybody who wants, they could upload photo. We'll be able to come on here, and anybody can take a look at what's going on. Our our left-hand side, we've got to-the-minute weather alerts from the National Weather Service. So if there's ever a storm warning or anything like that, it will show up for your particular county. Right side, we've got our National Weather Service radars in Binghamton, Mount Holly, State College. Um, yeah, it's getting there. We're working on this every day. Like to integrate this more so than with everything else. It has a wider reach, and we'll be definitely doing both the Facebook and the website. And we have plenty of other uh, ideas that we are going to continue to keep going on with. So that being said, check out an impact map. Will probably be released sometime tomorrow evening, just for the Super Bowl system that's coming through. Not expecting too much, but again, just because of the time, a lot of people are going to parties. A lot of people will be out on the roads later on that evening. It's definitely something that we want to put out there just for the public safety and everything like that, what they can expect, and they can make their own decisions on what they want to do. And then we'll be following this system that's coming on Tuesday and Wednesday. As I said, right now, it doesn't look like it's going to be anything major snowstorm wise, but being in this area of science for as long as I have, things change so quickly anymore, and we're looking to make sure that that's not any kind of mixing problems and stuff. So continue to check back, and I hope you enjoy this. I hope it's informative. Check out later on for my article for my Weather 101 article, and it's going to be about model guidance, where you can look at them for free. Some things for some of our advanced enthusiasts that we have that follow us, and also some things that anybody can look at that they can get an idea of what it'll be like in their own backyard. So again, this is Wyoming Valley, PA weather forecaster Ian Monker. I hope you guys have a great day.